boxes around these pine trees, and I like planting
Well,
patience
hello.
in there.
My name is Linda.
And patience, you know, they like shade.
Welcome to my home.
We put those in from
This
our
is my very
tree
first
nursery.
video that I'm making on instructions from my daughter. Don't mind the mess. I'd like to introduce you to two of my monsters, which I affectionately refer to as monsters throughout most of these videos. You'll see. This is Delta Dawn, and this is Tango Marie. And I also have a Charlie Allen and a Sissy, who is my cat. So I just assembled this little doll right here. This 13-inch cordless string trimmer, 40 volt, and it's powerful. Whew, from Greenworks. And I haven't used it yet. So this is the side of my house. Walking around, I have a mini split air conditioning and heating in my house. And this is it, but it needs some help. It's tipping. You can see it's tipping. So I need to get somebody here to help me with that one. I'm not sure how that's going to work. This is a redbud tree. This is my backyard. There's a side, the biggest part of my yard is the side yard. This is a shop that my ex he's deceased now, but he used that. It was his shop. He was a metal artist, and he did a lot of the work around here. You'll see this sun, he made that. The fence in the front, he made all that. He made a lot of things. He made this cattle panel for me, which I absolutely love. We put together this hoop, gosh, call it a hoop house or something. So I just this morning planted down here some morning glories. Hopefully they will climb up this thing. I always have such a hard time getting something to grow on here for whatever reason, and I don't know why. So back here, you'll see, this is my fig tree. Man, you can't even believe how many figs are on here this year. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Thinking about opening it up to the community and just letting them come and pick them. Might be what I do. So this is my tomato bed, and man, look at the flowers on here. Just totally insane. I don't even know if video does it any justice. But geez, there's so much. And down here, don't even know what that squash plant is, but it knows. Oh, look at that spider. Ooh, that's a nasty looking one, isn't it? I don't know what that is. Ooh, I hate spiders. These are peppers. Not sure. I think they're bell. Different color bell peppers. Of course, all my squashes in here. There's a million of them. There's zucchini, and there's yellow squash. Probably some need to be picked. Look like they're a little old and probably won't get to maturity. But I picked a zucchini out of here the other day that was almost up to my arm's length. It's crazy, and I ate it. I try to eat whatever comes out of my garden. These flowers, I really should fry them. If you've ever had breaded and fried zucchini flowers or squash flowers of any kind, they're really good. Yeah, I should pick that one. I think I'll pick this one. I don't want it to get too put that one in my pocket. I don't want it to get too yellow like those other ones. I think they're too old. Yeah. And then this is my lavender plant here, which I continually try to save. trying to keep some sun on it. You know, these leaves, they overcome. So that's my squash bed. These zucchinis there, they're growing there. This is, anyway, these tomatoes are out of control. It looks like they're indeterminate. Look at this cluster of tomatoes. Now whether those are going to be big or little, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't keep record of what I plant, where I plant it, you know. So this is an indoor tree that I'm trying to save. I don't know. It died down to what you see, but then there's this stalk here that I keep hoping will open up and save it, but it's not happening. But yet it's not getting any worse, so I don't know if they'll live or not. These are grapevines. I need to get them in the ground. They grew from seed. These are some more morning glories. I'll find a place for them. This is a mimosa tree. I'm hoping my neighbor wants it. This is an apple tree, and I got a spot for that. This is strawberry plants. More strawberry plants. I ate some good strawberries off. This is garlic in here. I don't know what this is. I'm going to have to figure that out. Not quite sure. There's a little tomato plant that broke off and I put it in there and it took. So this, I'm trying to save some seeds off of this sage plant that went to seed. Oh, look at him. Look at this guy. He's cute. Look at him. Don't get in the chickens. There's chickens on the other side of the fence. They'd love him. He's a fat one. There's some basil. There's some rosemary. The monsters. I don't know what this is, but it knows. And there are cucumbers. Oh, there's a nice cucumber. I think I'll pick that one too. That one is, see, they're all gherkins. These are gherkins, so they're just little. Ouch, pinchy. So I'm going to pick that one too. That would be nice. John. Put that in my pocket too. Let's see what else. Well, this is a loquat tree. This is a mimosa tree in full bloom. It's huge. Brought it over when it was little. They actually grow pretty quick. This is a nectarine tree, and that one is too, because they have to grow in pairs. Nectarines. This should be a lime tree. I won't ever see any fruit on it, I don't think. This is a plum tree. Hopefully I'll get something off of that. I don't see no flowers on it or nothing though, so probably not this year. That's our little graveyard. We buried a bunch of precious little pets at. Mark made all these crosses for them, and one time it was kind of cute with all flowers and stuff. These are the morning glories. I'm hoping will grow up to these strings and go up to the lattice and just go up there and cover that all up, because these people decided to plant a trailer on the other side of my house so that they can just have free access to looking at my yard, and nobody knows me. I don't like that. I don't like it. I like privacy, so I had to pay somebody to come do that. My grass needs cutting, but we've had a lot of rain lately, and so there's my monsters again. They love that ball, and they make a lot of noise with it. And I know the neighbors don't like it, but hi Tangle. Hi, Delta. But they gotta get some exercise, you know? Otherwise, they just sit there with me all day, every day. So this is another menagerie of a garden. This is my old chicken run. I used to have some beautiful chickens that I raised from chicks. And then the monsters decided to kill them all for me. They got out of their pen somehow, and that was the end of them. So that's what that is. This is a shop Mark built. He was very proud of it. He was good at it. He was good at everything. John Deere. Here's my birdhouse gourds from last year that I got up here drying, and plus garlic that I got up here drying as well. The birdhouse gourds, I paint them, but I don't know. I already got some already painted. I'll show you them. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. No idea. And this is funny. These onions, holy cow. Can't even justify how big they are. But what I did was I took, anytime I would eat an onion, I'd stick it in the ground. You know, the end of it, the root. Onions. More strawberries. Not sure what these are. For some reason I feel like they're cabbages, but I'm not sure. And if they are, that's a lot of cabbage. But more onions. This is watermelon for sure. You can tell by the leaf. This is watermelon. But I don't see any flowers or anything on it yet, so I'm not sure what it's going to decide to do. But it is, it's growing, you know. I'm not sure whether to put it over the side. Probably. Train it to go over the side. Probably be the best bet. All the flowers on these tomatoes, crazy. Once they finally go to bloom, or once they finally ripen, I'm going to have my job cut out for me. So this is 4-o'clocks. They're like a weed here in Texas. They grow huge. They grow abundantly, and they recur. They're every year perennial. These are tulip plants that I propagated. Myself. And then I planted them all over the yard. They're all over. This is just a little side garden, a flower garden, to my little office building that we built. And these are avocado trees that I grew from avocado pits. However, the problem with them is they are not at all cold worthy. So, yeah. So they die. So anyway, inside my shop here, I used to work from home. I'm a paralegal, retired paralegal. And at one point in my career, I worked from home. And this was my little shop. So Mark built a lot of it himself. This is him and me. Many moons ago. But that was him. He died 2 years ago from some kind of heart-related things. But anyway, these are the birdhouse gourds that I was telling you that I paint. So what else am I going to do with them? I mean, I don't know. So I still got files here. I need to get on getting those destroyed. There's no reason for me to keep these files anymore. I'm retired, completely retired. So this is my little shop. I have an exercise bike that I never use. Let's see what else. Oh, at one time I got into making these wreaths out of the deco mesh, you know. This one's had its day, holy cow. That one has had its day. I really need to put a new one up there or whatever. Sun took its toll on that. Texas is tough. Texas is tough. And then over here, whoops, I have a ton of cardinals, but I feed them, but they eat me out of house and home. Like they eat this whole thing every day. Both of these are gone every day. But then again, I also have a bunch of squirrels that just simply won't leave me alone. Isn't this pretty over here? So there's a story behind this little tree here. So here I was thinking that was a Pride of Barbados because the leaves are so similar to mimosa. But the little guy let me know the other day it's actually a mimosa, that it just planted itself there. I didn't ask for it. But it's a mimosa and it's going to get big, just like that one. So I have to make up my mind whether I want to keep it or not. Anyway, recent upgrades. I had these copper roofs put on here a couple years ago, I think. I love them. I think they're great. And then I have my banana tree that I thought I gave up for dead. I took a pup from the front. I have a huge bunch of banana trees out there. And I put one back here and I thought, oh, so it didn't take, you know. Well, lo and behold, it did take. So this is a pecan tree. But I've once I think I saw pecans on it. This one is another pecan tree. And I think it's pretty abundant with pecans. But if you know anything about pecans, you know they're a lot of work. Like a lot of work. This is a table Mark made. He also built this outdoor kitchen. Did a lot of work. Huge loss upon his death. He built all this area out here. The table, I recently restained it and things, but yep, he was a metal artist, in my opinion, anyway. Maybe self-proclaimed, but he was really good. So lots more figs on this tree. What to do, you know? Just a bunch. So that's a little overview of my yard. Oh, my roses. This is my rose alley, I call it. The rose alley. There's several kinds of roses back here. This one's seen better days. I don't know what could be wrong with this one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think it's pink. I think it's a pink rose. These two leaves on this area right here aren't doing very good at all. Maybe they got the same affliction. I don't know. Actually, none of them look all that great. Oh well. I'll have to see. I got rose food. I'll give them some rose food today. So that's about it for now. I got every kind of bird around here you can imagine. Bluebirds, redbirds, just a ton of birds. It's a beautiful yard. And I love it. It keeps me occupied. It's really all I have to do these days, which is sad. I really need to get a job. I do. Just a lot of issues with that. So here's another one of those Trump plants that I propagated. It's doing good there. There's my banana tree bunches. Every year I have to come out because the cold kills it, and then I cut it back. And they all come back again, see? Mark built this as well, so I restained that. Around here, I do need to do some landscaping work out here. A lot of weeds going on. And then over here is in the front of my house. This is my house. I like pretty flowers, but not enough flowers to my liking. So I put up those flower boxes. They're doing pretty good. They're doing all right. These are like yellow daylilies or something. I don't like them. There's a rose bush I propagated. It's a red rose bush. Propagated it myself, by myself. And there's another rose bush back here somewhere. I think I'm going to probably have to, there it is. Probably going to have to get out some of these things. They're pretty invasive. Or nobody's going to get any sun, you know. But yeah, my flower boxes look pretty. I like them. So that's that. And then over here, some more roses. More flowers. And a couple of banana trees. And a couple more of my self-propagated trumpet plants, which I should have showed you that over there. That's over there. Makes the prettiest things. Pretty rose. And this is a Rose of Sharon right here. That plant. It only blooms once every, I don't know, once a year. And then it's done. So anyway, that'll do it for now. And that's the outside, pretty much. As soon as I get more done on the inside, I'll take you around out there. See you for now.